we're going to read this law like we do in all the classes in the Israel of God. We read the law. We're going to go to Exodus chapter 20, and we're going to read verse 1 through 17. Because I almost got myself fired a couple of times by not reading it. So I ain't doing that today. I'm on point. Exodus 20, verse 1 through 17. When you get it, go ahead.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor.
All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. We're going to read verse 13 and 14. Okay, once you get it, go ahead.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Man, I like reading that because people will be rushing nowadays. So I rush and read this and it'll be over with quick.
Right.
Now let's go to Revelation chapter 22. We're going to read verse 14 and 15. Okay, when you get that, go ahead.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Now that's real clear, man. Blessed is those who do the commandments. How can people let any minister come behind and say you ain't got to keep his commandments? Or it's a curse to do the commandments, which I heard too from a preacher. It's a curse if you keep the law. See, this stuff is getting crazy, man. But we want to thank God for the reading of the law and his holy word in general. But I like to say peace to everyone. It's a pleasure and an honor to be back here standing before you on the Lord's Sabbath day. So I'm Brother Sidney. I'll be bringing a lesson today. For those who might not know me, reading today is Brother Steve from Riverdale also. So now, hey, we do these lessons according to subject and title. The title of today's lesson is The Shield of Faith. The Shield of Faith. What you're going to see in this lesson, this is a lesson that the whole world need to hear. And it's a lesson that Brother Bowie, he did before, and I listened to it and I said, man, this is a powerful lesson. So I may have added some stuff in here, but I got a lot from what he did. And I said, I want to redo this lesson, I'm trying to actually start doing some of the lessons he do, like redo them and some of the things I seen and kind of, follow up on it. But for those who've been here a long time, I mean, you could have been in this word as long as Brother Bowie, 50-something years, and you will get something out this lesson today. And if you knew, you definitely going to get something. Because we're going to cover a lot of aspects of faith. Some that you might not know, some that you definitely do know. But however, it's an education. We're going to start in Ephesians chapter 6. Yeah, you can bring that mic down a little bit because it's starting to feed back. Ephesians chapter 6. We're going to start there because many of you know this is the arm of God. And you need to put this on every day. Don't leave home without it. Matter of fact, don't go home without it.
Yes,
don't go nowhere without it.
right.
Don't go to sleep. Hey, you keep this arm on. The man sleeping in a whole armor suit. He got on a helmet. he got boots, his feet ready. You like, man, I thought you was going to bed. I am. Right. So now Ephesians 6, and we're going to read, because this thing is, it be upon us, even in your sleep. I woke up on a tomb and I was dreaming about a whole feast. I said, I ain't eating nothing. I was asleep. I'm talking about I was out of there. But in my mind knew something is wrong here. This when I was asleep. I said, no, it was a whole spread before me. Man, one of the best breakfasts I ever seen. I could have been getting down in my sleep, woke up, like, ooh, this is atonement. I'd have felt bad. Man, when I rebuked that thing in my sleep, I said, oh yeah, brother, keep doing it. Because you got to deal with this thing constantly. But we're going to read one verse, verse 16. When you get it, go ahead.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Now, we ain't read all that, but you see that you take this armor of God, and it's got different parts to this armor. But it said, above all, you take that shield of faith that you can quench all the fiery darts of these wicked people when they come to you.
Yes.
Trying to provoke you to anger. They might lie on you. Man, I've been falsely accused recently. I'm talking about multiple times. And it surely is stressful. You like, how this about to end? Because it sounds like they telling the truth. Then you got to fine tune into where they're wrong at. And you got to keep your fruits. You can't snap. You got to show patience. You got to show kindness while you doing it. When you talking in person, you try to keep your tone down. So you ain't all yelling, because it look like you angry. You just get to hollering. Well, you hollering too.
Right.
So now let's go into Mark chapter 11. But we're going to look at this. But above all, you got that shield. You see that shield? It block all that, that wretched stuff, that evil, all the fiery darts of the wicked shooting at you. People sometimes say stuff to you. It's like they don't know that they coming at you.
Right.
Or they don't know something wrong with them. Mm-hmm. So let's go on to Mark chapter 11. We're just going to read one verse. If you got the notes, they wrong. Mark chapter 11 and verse 22. Mark 11 and 22. Okay, go ahead.
And Jesus answering saith unto them, have faith in God.
Yeah, you see that? I just want to read that because it's straight to the point. Like even, you don't have to say a whole lot, man. Have faith in God. Because it covers a lot. And that's what we're going to deal with as we walk through this lesson. Jesus said, hey, man, have faith in God. You see, that's just one verse. Boom. But now let's go into Matthew chapter 17. Matthew chapter 17. Because sometimes it don't take a long time to break stuff down. But this lesson, like I said, you want to see some of these aspects. 17 and verse 19. Matthew 17 And when you get it, pick it up at verse 19. Go ahead.
Then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, why could not we cast him out?
Now, this man brought his son that had this devil, said he was a lunatic. Now, it's some lunatic, and people be like, man, people be on that lunacy nowadays, meaning they be crazy. And it's some real people because the devil be fooling with people. So this man brought his son, say, hey, ask the disciples, can you cast this devil out of him? But now, and Jesus rebuked the devil, but go ahead. What verse is it?
That was the end of 19.
Go ahead.
And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove.
You see that? Go ahead.
And nothing shall be impossible unto you.
What ain't gonna be impossible to you?
Nothing shall be impossible.
If you got the faith. And how much faith do you need? Go find out how big that is. And how that seed, if you could barely see it.
Right.
It fit in with the grain of wood or something.
Right.
You like, what is it? It look like a piece of dust or something. Mm-hmm. That mustard seed, that's all you need. That's another, see, it's just a little bit of faith. Yeah. Sometimes we, and this man, he said, hey man, help my unbelief. Sometimes we got aspects or areas where we have unbelief. You got to ask the Lord, help me where I don't believe. Strengthen my belief. Because then the Lord, sometimes he'll show you something that strengthens your belief.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's go into Genesis 18. But you see, he said, because of unbelief, you couldn't do this here.
Yep.
Because of your unbelief. Like I said, we just building some little foundation here, which is crazy. That brother put this lesson in ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever. It broke my lesson down to what I was talking about. It said these first scriptures that I was putting forth is foundational. I'm thinking, man, this thing sure is smart. But it went down through my lesson, breaking the scriptures down, what I'm showing, and they understand. Y'all gonna see it, but that computer understood it. But now let's go into this Genesis 18 and 18. Yeah, the brother, I didn't even know he was gonna do that. He said, man, let me show you something. You know, Brother Lawrence be coming up with stuff. He be on that computer, man. He said he be on there all night. Let's go to Genesis 18 and verse 18. Okay, when you get it, go ahead.
Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. Mm-hmm. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord, to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him.
Now, you see, he said, seeing Abraham going to be this great nation, I know him. He going to command his children and his house. And they going to what? They going to keep the way of the Lord.
Right.
To do judgment and justice. Ain't that something?
Yes, sir.
So people say, man, you shouldn't be doing all that judgment. But Abraham did it. And that's why when they had this NBA in 2020, they kept telling, we want justice. We want peace. We want this. This all the stuff that the Lord tell you how to get it.
Right.
He said, you want peace? Your peace will be like the river if you keep my commandments. He wants you to keep the commandments so you can have justice. You can have mercy. And we're going to look at even faith. But you see what he said? But Abraham did what? He kept them commandments.
Yes, sir.
We're going to look at something. Let's go to Genesis 22. Genesis 22. Because that's important to dealing with this thing. Your walk is you got to do what the Lord say. He said, why are you going to call me Lord, Lord, and you not going to do what I say?
Right.
How much sense that make?
Right.
You say, I'm your Lord, I'm your leader, your master, your this, my savior, my guiding light, my strength, my health. But you ain't going to do what he say. That sounds so weird.
Yeah, dude.
Genesis 22 and 1. Go ahead.
And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham and said unto him, Abraham. And he said, Behold, here I am.
Okay, go ahead.
And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him therefore a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of.
Now, you know, some people always want to ask a question when you tell them to do something. And you watch people now, they'll ask you something.
Yeah.
So you want me, or they'll ask you the same thing. So you want me to go up to Moriah? I just said go to Moriah. What are you asking?
Right.
Crazy. Skip down to verse 9 and go ahead.
And they came to the place which God had told him of.
Now, see, he went right where God, he ain't at. Well, why can't I go over here? Well, I like it over there. You know, I usually do sacrifices over here. So you want me to go over to Moriah this time?
Right.
See, people, I'm telling y'all, if y'all listen to people now, they do that. Yes. Hey, man, you got to watch who you're dealing with. Like we said, always watch what the Lord looking at.
Yes, sir.
Because, yeah, man be doing stuff, but look at how the Lord instructs man. And then and he said, you know them by their fruits and when they start doing stuff. But go ahead and read.
And Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood.
Go ahead.
And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I.
And he didn't say, oh, I already killed him. See, some people do that. Some people move so fast, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. You just got to the Lord say, watch and pray. Because it'd be a lot of stuff going on. Somebody, like you might be about to stop somebody real quick. They'd be like, oh, I already did it. All right. But see, he didn't have to slay his son, but the Lord seeing that he was about to. He looking at what? These actions.
Yeah.
He got the wood. He got Isaac. He done bound him up. He got the knife. The Lord said, oh, man, we going to see. What verse is that?
That was the end of 11.
Go ahead.
And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him.
For what?
For now I know that thou fearest
Now
God.
I know you believe on God. Because he's seeing these actions that's being taken. See, because we're going to find out in this lesson, it ain't about talk. It's not about talk.
That's right, brother.
Because some people be talking, they think they're going to talk you through stuff, and they'll talk you, and then you just, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I see, you good. No, let me see some work, some action being done.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all feeling me?
Yes, sir, brother.
Feeling the word?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Seeing that thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me.
That's deep, too. How many people going to be ready to offer their only son without swapping a word? Lord, I mean, ain't no other options. You know, people want options now. Ain't no other options that we got. So this is the only way to go, huh?
Right.
But the whole thing is he did it, man, and he was ready to do this here.
Yeah.
But the Lord called him, hey, man, now I know you fear God.
Yeah.
How did he know? Because he looking at what he doing.
That's right.
Abraham wasn't talking, yeah, I'll go ahead and yeah, I'm going to do all that. He went in, he was doing it.
Yep.
Now let's go into Joshua chapter 2. But the whole thing is, when you read in the New Testament, it talked about how Abraham had faith. When you're reading back here in Genesis, you don't necessarily read about faith. You don't read that word like that, so to speak. But you'll see what he's doing, and you guys got with understanding, you know that's faith right there, what's happening. Once you see the scenario and what's going on, you say, that brother believe. Yep. That's why the Lord seen what he was doing. He said, now I know you fear God, because he see what he doing. We're going to look at this. Joshua 2:1. Joshua 2:1. When you get it, go ahead.
And Joshua, the son of Nun, sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, Go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into an harlot's house named Rahab and lodged there.
And you definitely got to be following the Spirit of the Lord, because You know, some Israelites get down there, man, ain't no way I'm going to no harlot's house, man. Ain't no way God chose no whore to bring us down here.
Right.
I'm going to tell Moses something wrong with this. These brothers knew to stay down there and get hid by her.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, behold, there came men in hither tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. Mm-hmm. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying,
Now he goes straight to Rahab. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thine house.
Now people be snitching and spying too, so that's why it's good to do right. But see, this is a situation, but go ahead and read though.
For they be come to search out all the country.
Go ahead.
And the woman took the two men and hid them, and said thus, there came men unto me, but I wist not whence they were.
Now, hey, she said, I don't know where they at, which probably was true. But, hey, but the whole thing is she hid them. But you see, when we read about this, you don't read that that's faith, but you know that's faith because she in Hebrews 11. That's one of the servants that had faith. Like,
Yes, sir.
Ain't that something?
Yep.
You read in Hebrews 11, you see Rahab there talking about her faith. But this is the situation that showed her faith.
Yep.
But when you read it here, you don't see faith. But you know it when you got to understand it.
That's right.
Through what she did.
Yeah.
She believed, hey, the Lord sent y'all here. I'm going to hide y'all because y'all good. And I know the Lord sent y'all here. Hey, that's deep there. Let's go into 2 Kings chapter 5. 2 Kings, the 5th chapter. She doing some work, man. Because she could have ratted them out. Mm-hmm. Let's go in 2 Kings chapter 5. But we just looking at some stuff. Because ChatGPT broke these scriptures down and it said this is faith in action. Mm. And that's what I was showing with how they knew that this is faith in action. How did you know that that's what I was pointing out?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, that computer kind of sharp. So the computer should probably be serving God too.
Right.
They probably programmed it wrong, you know. 2 King, but it's still compelled to tell the truth. That's deep, man. 2 Kings 5:1. Okay, when you get it, go ahead.
Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master, and honorable, because by him the Lord have given deliverance unto Syria. Okay,
so this Naaman, he was great in Syria, a mighty man of war. But skip down to verse 8, but he had a condition. Let's skip down to verse 8. Go ahead.
And it was so, when Elisha, the man of God, had heard that the king of Israel had rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes? Let him come now to me, and he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel.
Now, see, so when Naaman, he went, and a young Israelite sister was down there like a little maid with him, and she said, hey, you need to be talking to one of the prophets in Israel. He could help you out with this leprosy that you got to get you cleansed and healed. So now he went to the king of Israel. The king like, man, why is you coming to me? He rips his clothes off. But Elisha said, hey, man, tell him to come down to me. He going to find out that there's a God in Israel.
Yes, sir.
What verse are you?
Now we're at verse 10.
Go ahead.
And Elisha sent a messenger unto him, saying,
hold on. You read verse 9?
No, we didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, read verse 9, brother.
So Naaman came with his horses and with his chariot and stood at the door of the house of Elisha.
Okay, so Naaman came down there. He's standing at Elisha's house. So now he at the right place. Go ahead, verse 10.
And Elisha sent a messenger unto him, saying, Go and wash in Jordan 7 times. Thy flesh shall come clean again to thee, and thou shalt be clean.
Yep, so that flesh gonna come again to you, and you gonna be clean. But you see this here? He said Elisha sent the messenger out there to talk to him. Now we gonna see what happened, because Naaman got mad for a minute. Because he thought Elisha was gonna come out like, you know, some people feel like you gotta shake their hand and dap them up.
Right.
He told me, I thought surely he gonna come out and smack my hand and give me some dap. But Elisha just sent the messenger to go tell him what to do.
Right.
But let's see what happened in verse 14. Go ahead.
Then went he down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God. And his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child.
So some of his servants talked to him and was like, look, man, if the prophet would have told you to do all this other stuff, wouldn't you just did it? Man, I thought he's surely gonna come out to me and holler at me.
Right.
Shake hands or do something. He just sent a servant to tell me what to do.
Right.
See, some people have a mindset in the wrong place.
Right.
Especially when they're getting instruction.
Right.
You got to listen, and if you follow instruction, things will go well.
Right.
But sometimes people get mad and this and that. But see, he got mad, but he repented. He said, some people talked to him. Luckily, he had somebody around him that could give him some good advice. Sometimes it'd be a bunch of other crazy talking people around you.
Right.
When you get mad, they like, yeah, I see what you said. I'd have been mad too.
Right.
They treated you like that. Man, you know what I would have did.
Right.
I'd have went up there and get right with everybody.
Yeah.
Get right.
Right.
Really? Sound like you about to get wrong. But now, did you finish verse 14?
No, I didn't.
Okay, finish verse 14.
And he was clean.
So his flesh came like a little child, just like the prophet told him, right?
Yes, sir.
But finally, his faith kicked in. And he went and did this thing. And you see, he got this blessing. Yeah. But if your faith started lacking, you might miss out on a blessing. That's right. When you're in a situation, you just got to hold on to the Lord. You got something going on, believe on the Lord. Don't let your faith get shaken. Or don't get too upset where you can't listen.
Yes, sir.
Quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Or you can repent yourself. Say, you know what? I was looking at this thing wrong.
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
do the
sir.
right thing so you can get the blessing. Y'all see this? Let's go further. Let's go into Matthew chapter 8.
Yes, sir.
And now we see some of this, the Lord is showing this through strangers.
Yup.
Rahab was a stranger.
Yup.
Naaman was a stranger. And he confessed something that I think I missed here, man. Seemed like it should have been in my notes. Yeah, verse 15. I don't know why, brother. You still got it?
I can go back.
You go back to that and read verse 15. Sorry about that, y'all. Because I missed this here. Hey, and luckily the Lord brought it to me. Because that verse 15, because see, once he did this and then he made a confession. That's what I want to read, this confession. Verse 15. We back in 2 Kings 5 and 15. If you don't make it back, just listen to it. Go ahead, brother.
And he returned to the man of God, he and all his company, and came and stood before him.
Then he came back to Elisha, Naaman that got healed. Once he dipped himself in Jordan 7 times, just like the man of God told him, he came back because he got something to say. Go ahead.
And stood before him, and he said,
What?
Behold, now I know that,
Now I know that what?
that there is no God in all the earth but in Israel.
You see this confession? I know it ain't no God in all the earth, only in it. He was a Syrian. We see Syrians today.
Right.
We see people today. We see Russians today. We see Persians today, Iranians. We see Germans today. We see Kenyan people from Kenya today. We see all these different people. He was a Syrian. We see them people today, the people from Syria. But the whole thing is, he confessed, it ain't no God in all the earth, not even in Syria, not in no other place, but in Israel. Y'all, this is a stranger doing this. And he did the works. Because he could have said, hey, man, I believe Elisha, but I ain't going to go down and dip.
Right.
What would that would have took him to? He wouldn't have got that healing. But he got his skin like a little child now, all soft, smooth, clear. when he went and dipped. But what if he didn't dip? Yeah, I believe old Elisha, he be talking good, but I'm good. The Lord can heal me from here. Whatever. Let's go down. Now we go to Matthew chapter 8. Yeah, I wanted to read that confession he made. Because that's a big confession. By somebody who's not an Israelite.
Yes, sir.
Now, we Israel, we can make, hey, man, ain't no God in all the earth.
Right.
But if you a stranger and say that, oh, my goodness.
That's some faith.
That's a big confession. Matthew 8:5. Okay, go ahead.
And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion beseeching him.
Now, this a Roman here. A centurion calling on Jesus. Go ahead.
And saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him.
I thought he didn't deal with nobody but Israel. But anyway, hey, man,
Right.
You just got to make the right call sometime, and the Lord hear you. He heard Cornelius. He heard a lot of strangers. Yes, he heard Rahab.
Yes, sir.
He heard this Naaman and a lot of others. Go ahead.
The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed.
You see that?
Yep.
That's some power there. Speak the word only. See, sometimes you don't have to go nowhere to be healed either. It all depends on the situation. You could be sitting in your bed, call on the Lord, and receive a healing.
Yes, sir.
And you call on the Lord and try him. I done had different, you feeling nauseous, feeling a headache and this and that. I call on the Lord and I say, Lord, take it away now.
Yes, sir.
I could bounce up. I know. I done tried it. So sometimes you don't got to go to the hospital and all this. The Lord can heal you right there.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't Jesus just heal? And he was doing it a lot of times.
Yeah, he was.
But now go ahead and read. He said, you ain't got to come on my roof. He said, just speak the word only.
Yeah.
In my service. You ain't got to come to the house. He know about power. You ain't got to come all the way to the house and take the number 4 buzz and do all that. Just speak the word.
Right.
Go ahead.
For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this man, go, and he goeth, and to another, come, and he cometh. And to my servant, do this, and he doeth it.
Go ahead.
When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said to them that followed, verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel.
See, he seen that was faith. Just how the man was talking. He understood some stuff. He said, look, I tell one man go and he go. I tell another come and he come and do this and he do it then. He said, I know how, he knew how power worked, how the power structure worked. And he know the Lord had power. All you got to do is command one of the angels. You ain't got to leave standing right here before me. And he didn't. And his servant was healed. He got home. He said, what time that healing happened? They said it was such and such time. Yeah, that was right at the time I was standing there talking to Jesus.
Yes, sir.
I knew he could do it.
Yep. Man.
That's how the Lord operated. But it was through, what did the Lord say? Great faith.
Yes, sir.
And he hadn't seen that much faith in all Israel among a stranger. Ain't that something?
Yep.
That seemed kind of sad for Israel at that time, though.
Yeah.
Man, how you getting all this word? You the priest, but ain't nobody got more, this stranger got more faith than all us that was at that time hollering at Jesus. Among the people who getting all this word. Who got the angels encamping about us. That's something, man. What that means, sometimes we need to increase our faith and watch where we at.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we think we where we at. No, you need to increase.
Yep.
Let's go to James chapter 2. James chapter 2. Because Israel sure be talking, man, I believe this thing, brother. Ain't nothing else better. And Jesus walking there. Man, this centurion boy had boy, huh? He do? Yeah.
Right.
Like, man. So you got to keep working.
Yeah.
It keep letting you know, keep building.
That's
So
right.
you can believe, so you can move. And no mountains can be like problems that seem like you can't get around it. It said with a grain of mustard seed, the faith, the grain of a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, be removed. Some of us got some big problems in our life, but with faith, you can move the problem out.
Yes, sir.
But it's going to come with some work too, just so you know. That's what we talking about. You ain't just going to sit there and be like, yeah, I believe, and everything all good sometime. Mm-hmm. Now, James 2:14, when you get it, go ahead, because they're going to see what I'm talking about. James 2:14, go ahead.
What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith?
What do it profit? What's the big deal if a man say he got faith? Go ahead.
And have not works. Can faith save him?
Can faith save him? Go ahead.
If a brother or sister...
And the answer is no. Go ahead.
If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled. Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body.
Now, you didn't give them what they need. You was like, hey, be blessed, brother. Hopefully everything work out for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You be good. But you ain't give them nothing.
Right.
Go ahead.
What doth it profit?
What did you really do for them? Nothing. It's just talk.
Right, brother.
You got to do something.
Right.
People be that little member, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Be talking. Go ahead.
Even so faith, if it have not works.
Even so faith, if it do not have works, is what?
Is dead.
Is dead. It ain't about nothing. When the last time you seen a dead person sweeping the floor? It's something as easy as that. Or tying a shoe.
Right.
No, it ain't about nothing. It's finished without some works. Faith without dead ain't nothing being by itself. You need them works to do something. Now I know you got faith and you believe. You sitting there talking, I'm like, oh, okay. I hear you. Mm-hmm. I might even go along with you. Mm-hmm. I might even get excited. And that sounds good.
Right.
But I know really it ain't about nothing until you see that action.
Yes, sir.
Let's go further. Let's go to 1 John chapter 4. 1 John chapter 4. It say, you believe? It say the devils also believe. Ain't
Yeah,
that
they
crazy?
do. Yep.
But they don't do the work.
Right.
See, it's people that say that. Man, I know the Sabbath day is Saturday, but I go to church on Sunday. They faith and they works ain't lining up.
That's
know
crazy.
The Sabbath day is Saturday, but you go on Sunday. Now here is a marvelous thing. Sounds
Right.
like somebody trying to get fried.
For sure.
Because faith without works, if you know it, but you ain't doing it, it's all lip services. And some people don't like lip services. Especially when you need your car to run and the mechanic talking, but he ain't fixed the car, man. Dude, I hear you, man, but go on and do the work, bro.
Right.
Yeah, this was, and some people do that now too. They tell you all what's wrong. Yeah, that's what's, you suffering from this and man, you doing, that's what's happening to you. So how I fix it? Oh, I don't know all that, man. I just know what's going on with you. Y'all was sick too, man, you feel like this and it's painful and, oh man, you might be down for 2 weeks. They know all that. Well, what I'm supposed to do? I don't know, man, you need a doctor. But they can tell you all that though.
Right.
Man, it's weird out here nowadays. I be listening to people and I just be like, wow, man. Sometimes I marvel and sometimes I don't even make a face. Cause I got that poker face sometimes. I'm just listening to a person like, and then hey Steve, what's my look? Steve be messing. He say, see, you be like, I didn't agree with nothing they said. But I don't know why I do that, man. I'm trying to work on myself. I'm looking at them like, oh, okay, is this really how you think it is? Right. My goodness, this is craziness. Because people be talking and they say stuff, and if you listen, like the Lord say, you know them by their fruits.
Yes, sir.
And the fruit of that lip, though, too. Because you hear certain things and you like, okay, but let me see some work, too, or let me see something you done did.
Right.
1 John 1 and 4 and 20.
Yes, sir.
All right, when you get it, go ahead.
If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Look at this. He said, I love you, man. But he hate the brother? He a liar.
Man.
You see that? Because people be talking and they do stuff and they works. But go ahead and look at this. Go ahead and read it.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he have seen,
Okay.
how can he love God whom he have not seen?
See this here? Because you could tell me you love God all day. But how you treating this brother and this sister right there before you?
Right.
That you dealing with.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, everybody gonna get something out of this one.
Right.
That's how it looks. Some of the strangers in Israel, this brother drive by, shoot his brother down in a minute or something. But a stranger, look at how their neighborhood look. They ain't gonna do, you don't see the drive-bys in them. They were doing drive-bys on each other like that at certain things. Selling drugs right on their corner. On the corner of their block. But what my point is, the nations, they can show love one to another. Because you're showing the work. So they could easily fall into loving God. Because how they treat one another. Y'all see this?
Yes, sir.
Look at how Israel be treating each other.
Yep.
Would be some hate, some jealousy, some envy, and some evil speaking in the hood.
Yeah, dude.
For his brother. But how you gonna love God who you not haven't seen, and you don't even love your brother who you looking at? That's deep. Because that show what your faith look like. Because it's by your works. I'm seeing what you're doing with the brother. You gonna tell me you love God? Hey, man. We got to look at what's going on. Let's go to Colossians chapter 2. Hey, man, this lesson on faith is, I told you, it's one of them.
Yeah, it is, brother.
It's got to line up. Colossians chapter 2. And we're going to pick it up at verse 6. But we ain't done learning stuff. Even though we done hit a nice little points already. But we got some more stuff to hit on. Because I like that McDonald's drive-through fast food lesson. And I'll be out of here in an hour. They like, see it, you done with the lesson already? Yep. Because some lessons don't take, but this lesson, we're going to deal with it. So let's go to Colossians 2 and 6. When you get it, go ahead.
As ye have therefore received Christ Jesus the Lord, so walk ye in him.
So walk in him. Do the thing. Go ahead.
Rooted and built up in him.
And what?
Established in the faith.
So your faith could be established. Go ahead.
As ye have been taught.
As ye have been what?
As ye have been taught.
You have to be taught faith. See, that's what some people don't understand too. You got to be taught what to believe on, how to believe, how belief work.
Yes, sir.
You got to be taught. But what if you ain't able to be taught? Duh, your faith about to be lacking because you don't got enough knowledge.
Right, bro.
Go ahead.
Abounding therein with thanksgiving.
Yeah, and you definitely supposed to be thankful.
Yes, sir.
And some people not that either. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4. But we thankful because we know the blessing that this is. Just sitting here right now today. Man, shoot, I didn't even know what the word Sabbath was. Man. When the brothers, I was like them people, because you know some people you meet, you be like, it's the Lord's Sabbath. They this Sabbath, what's the Sabbath? They can't even say the word. Right. That was me. I ain't know that word. I'm like, what? Wait, say it again.
Right.
They said it's the Sabbath day, brother.
Right.
I say, oh, the Sabbath. All right. Yeah, that sounds good, man, you know. I need to learn some more. Get my faith up. Let's go to this 2 Corinthians 4 and 13. Just to back up what we kind of just read. 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 13. Look what this say here. Go ahead.
We having the same spirit of faith.
We got the same spirit, the same mind of faith, the same word of faith. Go ahead.
According as it is written.
According to what?
As it is written.
You got to learn. You got to be taught. According to as it is written. That's how your faith going to build and grow.
Right.
And you going to know how it works. Go ahead.
I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak.
And now once you believe and you start dealing with what's written, you can speak to people. Because you speak with not because it's all connected. That faith is connected to this book, to what's written. You got to believe on what's written, and we all have the same spirit of faith, the mind of faith, according to what's in this book. If it's not here, yeah, that's why we got problems with other religions or people. Mm-hmm. No, that ain't what the book say.
Right.
We go off what the scriptures teach. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you can read it point blank. Boom. Now let's go into Romans 10. And we're going to follow up on it again. Romans chapter 10. Y'all getting something out of this so far? Yes, sir. Good. Because it'd be a failed mission when somebody say, I ain't learned nothing. Romans 10 and verse 13. Okay, once when you get it, go ahead.
For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Now we're going to see how this is tied up, because a lot of people quote that verse and they out of there. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, brother. I believe that. And then they gone. But let's keep reading.
Yes, sir.
Like we going to do. What does it say after that?
How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
How you going to call on one that you don't believe on? And if you believe on him, why are you still eating pork bacon?
Right.
I just eat it. The people tell me, I don't know how many people have told me, yeah, see, I don't really eat pork, but I do eat a little bacon. That is crazy to me that all these different people that I've talked to in different areas have been like, yeah, I don't even eat the pork like that, but I do eat a little bacon. I said, I got to do a lesson called the little bacon. Bro.
Right, yeah, I see it.
Because that little bacon going to give people a lasting heart attack in a lake of fire.
Yeah, man.
Just a little bacon. Didn't it say a little leaven? Get
A
you
little
all messed
leaven.
up?
Yeah, it do.
Get your whole body thrown in the
Yeah, it
fire.
do.
Just a little bit of bacon.
Right. It's a little bit of
A little
bacon.
bit of salt pork.
Right. Man.
What verse are you?
We still in 14.
Go ahead, read 14. Pick it up at the top of 14.
How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
And look at this. Go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
How can they? The feast days, what's that?
Right.
We talking to a guy, me and my wife the other day. He said he was a doctor. He said nobody had never told him about the Feast of Tabernacles ever. He's never heard that word. He was like, but he remembered it because he's sharp. He said, you said that was the Feast of Tabernacles, right? I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you right now. Because he said he was going to go look it up. I broke the book out on him right then. Bam. See, I got it on my phone. Man, you think I don't be using that? I'm about to use electronics like everybody else. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, let's get to it. He was
Right.
like, all right, he was ready. But he said he had Christian friends.
Right.
But nobody has ever mentioned to him the Feast of Tabernacles. So how you gonna call on one and you ain't never heard about them?
Right.
You never heard of the Feast of Tabernacles of the Lord? No. And you said you got Christian friends, I told him. I said, man, I'm a Christian. I'm surprised no Christian. I had to say that, man, because I don't know why. I shouldn't have did that, but I did. I said, like I was surprised, but come on. I wasn't really surprised. I know what's going on.
Right.
But anyway, what verse?
We're at the end of 14.
Go ahead.
And how should they hear without a preacher?
Mm-hmm. And how you gonna hear without a preacher? Somebody who's teaching this thing that understand it.
Yes, sir.
And break it down to you like what we do. We go to these scriptures and put them together and it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And how should they preach except they be sent?
Mm-hmm.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
That's right. Skip down to 17.
So then faith cometh by hearing.
Faith come by what?
By hearing.
And what hearing come by?
And hearing by the word of God.
That's the only way you really gonna get faith is if you get in this book.
Yes, sir.
Because people got, they got faith in other stuff. They watching TV, looking at social media, watching a bunch of TikToks, learning, building their faith up in the wrongs. But when you really got faith, it come by hearing the word of God.
Yes, sir.
You hear the word of God, that's when you really believe you're a believer.
Yep.
Because while believing all that other stuff, that ain't gonna save you. The Lord say, faith without works. Can faith save? Can faith save them alone?
No.
And the brother answered up here, no. Let's go to Romans 5. Romans 5:1. Now, this a brother been in the class for some years. When I read this script, and he said something, but we're gonna read it. Romans 5 and pick it up at verse 1. Go ahead.
Therefore, being justified by faith.
But justified by what?
By faith.
That faith is important. Go ahead, because we know that's works. That you going. The other scriptures say Abraham was justified by his works when he offered up Isaac. It said. See, that's why I say it all you're getting, get understanding. That's why I like right here say you justified by faith. It means works, because faith without works ain't nothing. Go ahead.
We have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ.
Your faith can get you some peace with God. Ain't that good?
Yes.
How important is this faith? It's very important. And when ChatGPT got here, they said he reading about the importance of faith.
Right.
They knew that. And this is exactly why I went here. But I'm about to show something else in here. Verse 2. Go ahead.
By whom also we have access by faith into this
Wait a minute. By whom we also have access by what? By faith to what?
Grace.
To get grace. People want grace. You got to have faith.
Yes, sir.
But how you going to have faith if you don't believe? How you going to believe if you ain't never heard of them?
Right, brother.
How you going to hear about them unless you got, because it's all connected.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
But if you want grace, you better have faith. If you want faith, you got to have works.
Yes, sir.
And it's all connected. This is how the Lord hooked it up. But you got to study, too, to understand it. Don't you got to be taught about faith? Didn't we read that?
Yeah, you do.
According to what's written. Now, did you finish that?
No, sir.
Go ahead, finish verse 2.
By faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of God.
Yep. So we got access by faith into grace. Mm-hmm. Let's go to Luke chapter 18. Luke chapter 18. A brother said, man, see, I never known that. He been in the word for several years. I can't remember how many, but he been around a good 5, years or so, or more. Because so like him, you 5 years in, he's probably talking to a lot of Sunday people. He came out of Sunday class. Mm-hmm. So they talk about that grace, but you don't know that you need faith to get into it and how faith even work.
Yes, sir.
But let's go into this Luke 18 and verse 35. Luke 18 and verse 35. Look what this says here. Go ahead.
And it came to pass that as he was come nigh unto Jericho, a certain blind man sat by the way side begging.
Okay, certain blind man sitting there begging. Skip down to verse 40 and continue.
And Jesus stood.
Okay, so now this guy, he hollering for Jesus. He screamed. People trying to tell him, be quiet, man. You too loud and stuff. Yeah. He said he cried even louder. Yeah, Jesus, Son of God.
Yeah, he did. Yes, sir.
He looking for this healing. And sometimes you trying to get something, you putting forth for energy to get it.
Right.
You ain't just all passive like, yeah, okay, I got you. No problem.
Right.
I'll be there. No, I'll be there tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll be there today if you want me to. You are energetic for that thing.
Yes, sir.
This is how he was, because he want a blessing. But now, go pick it up at verse 40 again. Go ahead.
And Jesus stood and commanded him to be brought unto him.
And Jesus like, hold on. No, tell him to come on. Go ahead.
And when he was come near, he asked him, saying, what wilt thou that I shall do unto thee?
Now, what you want me to do for you? This is what Jesus asked him. Go ahead.
And he said, Lord, that I may receive my sight.
Go ahead.
And Jesus said unto him, receive thy sight. Thy faith hath saved thee.
What saved this man?
Thy faith.
His faith. He believed. Man, that's Jesus coming. Oh, man, I could get this.
Yes, sir.
And I'm about to get it, and he got it.
Yes, sir.
His faith saved. Your faith will save you.
Yeah, brother.
Your faith, and a lot of us need to pray for sight too, because sometimes you don't see stuff.
Right.
Or you don't understand it, spiritually speaking.
Right. Right.
See, sometimes we need to get our faith up on that. I don't understand that verse.
Right.
I don't see it. I don't see that one, see it.
Right.
Hey, pray to the Lord that you might receive sight and really believe that you're going to understand it. You understand this thing because the Lord wants you to understand what he's saying. He don't want you to be in darkness. I don't want, because he tell you that Satan is the author of confusion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when people are all confused, what that mean?
Satan.
Who authoring that up on them?
Satan.
Because the Lord wants you to be in understanding. Well, I don't really understand. I'm confused. People will say that, I'm confused. Hey, who authoring what you was the writing in your mind?
Right. What
you listening to? Because the Lord is not the author of confusion. He wants you to be clear and have a good understanding. And know, hey, show love, which is keeping his commandments too.
Yep.
Now, let's go further. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2. Now, let's see if we can find it. I found it quick. Go to Zechariah, scroll back a couple of books. You will run into Habakkuk. You know, that's one of those little books. Sometimes you be, man, I thought I know it somewhere around here. That's for some of us that know the book. Habakkuk chapter 2. Then sometimes that spirit be dealing with you, roll straight to stuff. Now, I remember when I first came to the class and Brother Danny was teaching. Cause Bowie, I don't know where Brother Bowie was at. But man, I don't know how I was finding them scriptures that he was calling out. But I was finding, I was getting there. But I ain't know nothing about the book, man. Man, that was the Lord helping me then, man. Cause I was like, hold on, I'm a fan, cause I want to read it with him. I'm fine. I'm like, ooh, there it is. That was the Lord. I had no clue where books was at. But now, Habakkuk 2, and we're going to read verse 4. Go ahead.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, that's somebody that's proud and this and that. This brother ain't righteous. See, and some people speak proudly. They be presumptuous and boisterous and different things. Hey, man, that ain't right. That brother ain't upright. Dealing proudly and he lifted high and lifted up. Go ahead and read, though. The Lord said he looking for the humble and the meek.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Oh, just people. Oh, so it helped give you life by faith. The just live by faith.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you even get life by faith.
Right.
Because that's how you're going to live, by that faith. Because you believe on them scriptures that you're going to do it and it's going to give you life.
Yes, sir.
But what if you don't believe and you don't do it? You're going to get death.
Right.
Ain't that kind of plain?
Yep.
That's how to just live, by faith. Let's go further. Let's go to Luke 22. The righteous man lived by faith. But the one that's proud and all that, man, I don't agree with everything in that Bible. I think King James wrote it or whatever they be saying. Man, there's a bunch of stuff out here. Right. Nobody got time for all this. Luke chapter 22. Then pick it up at verse 31. Luke 22 and verse 31. Because when I looked at this, man, I was looking through, even with this whole lesson, I went over it several times. And I said, man, I was like looking for some stuff. And I said, well, the Lord made a specific prayer for this brother here. Mm-hmm. And I was looking like, let me see a specific prayer that he made for others and what was it about? So I looked for the specific prayer, like the one specific prayer that the Lord made. Let's see what he's talking about. Right here, verse 31. Luke 22, verse 31. When you get it, go ahead.
And the Lord said, Simon, Simon.
Simon, that's Peter. Go ahead.
Behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Ooh, yeah, he want to do you in, partner. Go ahead.
But I have prayed for thee.
But look what this Jesus praying for this brother specifically. Go ahead.
But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not.
Look what the prayer was. That Jesus, when he made a specific prayer, and like I said, I was looking through the book to see if he made a specific prayer for any other disciples or whatever.
Right.
I didn't find it. But right here, when he made a prayer, he said, man, make sure your faith don't fail, brother. Because if your faith stays straight, you gonna be straight.
Right.
Y'all see this?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, this faith is heavy, man.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
shield, a big shield.
Yeah, it is.
It'll guard your whole body.
Yeah.
You put that shield right there, you like, man, nah, I ain't feel nothing. You ain't. Nah, I ain't even hit a bullet, man. It was like it's a shield. Go ahead.
And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother.
And when you get straight, hey, help your brothers and sisters out. Know some of y'all have probably seen a lesson I did called the penny. That's the lowest denomination that you about to go. And Israel identified with that penny. Me and Steve was going around the country dealing with people on the penny. And Israelites that don't have no knowledge of the truth. But they understood that penny. Because why? Because it kind of like similar to Israel kind of being on the bottom. But it do got power. But however, we came up with this thing where we said, hey, we're going to pick up the penny.
That's right.
But picking up your brothers and sisters
Yes.
also. That might be down. When you converted, help your brothers.
Yes.
Help your sisters. Don't be trying to kick the brother. Man, brother, you got to do what you got to do. I had to do what I had to do. Hey, you might be able to help the brother. See how you can help the sister or the brother. Strengthen your brother. Ain't that what the book said?
Strengthen your brother.
I ain't just making this stuff up, man.
That's right, brother.
Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 4. But you see that prayer Jesus made? He said, I'm praying that your faith don't fail. Because he know if your faith stays straight, you stay straight. You could get saved if your faith remain. But if your faith fail, you in trouble. You getting an F in faith. Ooh, you got an F in faith. Ooh, you in trouble.
F in faith.
You get an F in it. Look, man, the Lord, he got it set up like, I'd say that like the school system.
Yeah.
They let you pass with anything from an A to a D. You can get a D minus and you still pass. Just don't get the F. The Lord, like his mercy, like they set that up. I don't know who put that in, whoever man that came up with that grade system. Anything from A to an F, we're going to still let them pass. They can get to a D minus and they still pass. But if they get that F, that favorable, unfavorable, if they get that flag, it's over with.
Man.
They fired. They finished. And there's a whole lot of other words.
Yeah.
But now, 2 Timothy 4 and 6. Let's see what Paul said this scrap all about. Now I call it a scrap, but we're gonna break it down for the for my elder brothers and sisters among us. 2 Timothy 4 and 6. Okay, go ahead.
For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. Mm-hmm. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Mm-hmm. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
You see that?
Yes.
Because he kept the faith.
Yes.
We know with that faith, he was doing no worse. And he was getting his head peeled.
Yeah, it was.
And he kept preaching. They said they stoned him one time so bad, they thought Paul was dead. His brother rose up and, Israel probably had some of them herbs or something to give him. He bounced back. They said, I forgot how long it was, but they said he was going back to the same city where they stoned him. Where he almost died. He right back there because he believed this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
That's see what I'm saying? This faith thing, and it's important to keep building, and to stay strong. Don't let your faith get no F.
Right.
Did you read verse 8?
Yes, sir.
All right, so hey, you're gonna get that crown, but he said he fought the good fight. That's the fight of faith.
Yes, sir.
Because it's a fight for your faith, whether you're gonna believe on God or whether you're gonna believe on Satan. That's really what it is. Who you believe? You believe God or you believe the wicked one?
Right.
See, and it shouldn't be no hard choice with that. I don't believe no wicked stuff. Let's go to Luke 18. Luke chapter 18. And one verse 8. Look at what the Lord say when he returned. Luke 18 and verse 8. Okay? Go ahead.
I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
So now it was the man and the woman, she had a request. And then the man said, man, I need to grant this woman her request. He didn't believe God or man, he say. But he said, I'm going to grant her request because she keep harassing me by keep coming. Because she wants, it's like a child. When a child wants something, or especially if you tell them you're going to do something, they keep coming. You said what time? You said 6 o'clock?
Right. Right.
And it's getting close. It ain't 6 yet. All right. You said what? Next minute. You said 6 o'clock? Yeah, you got 3 more minutes. Minute later, yeah, you said 6. You got 2 more minutes. And they keep asking you, is it 6 o'clock yet?
Right.
Because they be on it.
Yeah.
But she kept troubling this man. He said, man, even though I don't believe God or man, I'm going to give her what she wants because she keep coming. Because she persistent. When you believe something, look at that dude hollering on Jesus, Lord, Lord. Lord said, bring him over here. Let me see what he want. Because he persists. He want that thing. He hungry for it. That's that faith driving him. The Lord said, your faith gave you this. Because that faith will drive you, man, I got to get this thing. And this is going to drive me to the kingdom. I got to get the kingdom. I can't stop short of that, man. I done checked out on a lot of stuff, quit, gave up, but not on this one.
Yes, sir.
That's why I see it. You serious? Yeah, man. I can't get thrown in that fire, man. Shoot. I stubbed my toe the other day, man. I'm like, what? You talking about the lake of fire? Can you imagine the worst pain you ever felt? Ever. Woman having a baby, whatever your worst pain ever. And then magnify that forever.
Man,
and you got to feel that forever? Man, what? No.
Man.
I don't want no smoke, as they say.
Right.
I don't want no problems with the lake of fire.
That's right.
So what I got to do? Keep the commandments and live. Yeah. Ain't this easy?
Yeah.
Keep his commandments.
That's it.
If you don't want that. Now, let's go read verse 8. Luke 18 and verse 8. Okay, go ahead.
I tell you that he
now,
will.
So then he say, hey, don't you think God gonna answer his servants that cry to him day and night? And look what he say now. Now you read verse 8.
I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
Yeah, he gonna avenge them. They crying unto him day and night. He gonna take care of them. He gonna answer them. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh.
But nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, what it say?
Shall he find faith on the earth?
We know that he judged man according to their works. So he know that faith, hey, was they doing the right thing? Did they believe? Because your belief gonna lead you to keep them commandments.
Yeah.
Gonna do the righteousness.
Yeah.
Gonna do the work. And it's not just about the talk. Yeah, I love you, brother. But then you're trying to lay with his wife. See, all this type of stuff that people do. Man, I'm gonna deal with his wife, man. She's fine. I love her. I mean, people say stuff. Then they see, man, what's up, my brother?
Right.
I mean, people do stuff like, hopefully not in here. Hopefully it's in the world, but I'm just saying the scenarios.
Yeah.
So now, let's go into Psalms 31. Yeah, hopefully not in here. Because you get found out to be doing some of that up in here, you're going to get tossed out. And I'll be an advocate too. Yeah, get him out of here. Why is he taking up a seat? There's somebody who want to hit his thing. Psalms 31 and verse 23. Psalm 31 and 23. Okay, look what he say. Go ahead.
O love the Lord, all ye his saints. For the Lord preserveth the faithful, and plentifully rewardeth the proud doer.
Who the Lord preserve?
The faithful.
The faithful got faith. They believe and they diligent.
Yeah.
They faithful. They continual.
Yeah.
But now let's go into Luke 16. We actually winding down now. I wanted to keep y'all till sundown, but it ain't gonna work out that way. I heard. Luke 16. And we're going to pick it up at verse 10. Luke 16 and verse 10. Okay, go ahead.
He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much.
So he that's faithful in the least is going to be faithful in much. You give somebody $10 and then they don't do the right thing with it. You think I'm about to bust out 100 real quick and be like, yeah, here you go. No, you faithful with the little 10. Now I know I might go, you was good with the 10. I can give you the 100 this time.
Right.
But you ain't good with the 10.
Right.
I'm about to slide you 100.
Right.
I'm like, man, what you do with the 10 last time though?
Right.
But the Lord just showing a point, because that's what I just kind of used that so y'all can see a little example. But look, we gonna see what he kind of what he talking about here. Go ahead.
And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Now, what the Lord is really dealing with, man, is you in this body. This body's just a little piece of flesh. It's temporary. But he gonna give you a spiritual body that lasts forever. You haven't been faithful in this body.
Right.
To keep his word.
Right.
You think he about to give you a body that lasts forever and you haven't been faithful with this one? That's what the Lord really dealing with. If you ain't faithful with this little thing here that just gonna last for a few years, a few 70 or something, you ain't ready for that body with all that power.
Y'all see it?
That's what the Lord really dealing with. So be faithful here. Keep the commandments and the word with this little junk.
Right.
And it is a piece of junk, man. Boy, I be feeling pains. I said, man, this is a piece of junk. Man, he walking around like he got it going on. Look, he a piece of junk to it. What verse was that?
That was the end of 10, brother.
Keep reading.
If therefore you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon.
Unrighteous mammon. This flesh be unrighteous mammon, man. Right. Go ahead.
Who will commit to your trust the true riches?
True riches. Them true riches, if you get in the kingdom and you become God. You get that spiritual body with no, oh my goodness. That's a true blessing.
Yeah, it is, brother.
That's a true rich.
Yes, sir.
Well, you truly rich.
Yes, sir, brother.
You get a little money in this thing, that money be gone. You done spent it on a couple lawyer fees, and all that.
Yeah.
Money be gone.
Yeah.
But that you ain't gonna run out.
No.
It's like a bank account that you never go empty. You always got money in it. True riches, man. Can you imagine that?
Come on, man. Yeah, brother.
The Lord stay powerful. He don't get all weak and scrawny. Look, man, man, that spiritual body, I got to get that one, man.
Yes, sir, brother.
I got to see this day, man. I got to see this day.
Yes, sir.
What verse, man?
Now we on verse 12.
Go ahead.
And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's.
Another man, see, you got to call on the Lord for everything in this body.
Yes.
When you get to become God, it's like a child moving out. And they've grown now. They paying all their own bills. They on their own, they call it.
Right.
That's how it's kind of is too. When you in the house, you got to change the pamper. You got to clean up behind them. They done got crumbs all everywhere. You got to go sweep it up. They 5, they 10. When they get 20 and 30, you still got to do it. Heck no.
You said you still got to do it.
I can't. Oh my goodness. But look, the whole point is, when you get grown, they can be on their own. That's why I'm just trying to make a little example for what we read, man. He taking it somewhere else.
He said he's taking it somewhere else.
You still gonna have to do it. Yeah, start that verse over, man. I lost my train of thought. What's that, verse 6?
Verse 12. Verse 12.
Okay, see, man, I'm all the way off. All right, read verse 12 again.
And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own?
See, when you become God, it's a powerful body.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna have to like breathe the breath of life. You're gonna be God.
Yeah.
You're gonna have all this power. But this body, the Lord gotta give you the breath. He gotta do all this. You get sick, you gotta call on him to get healed. Yeah. See, that body is different. That's your own. You're gonna be, man, the thing is heavy, man. You're gonna be God.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your own true riches.
Yes, sir.
But the Lord ain't gonna let you get all that if you can't handle this little one.
That's right,
This
bro.
little one. Now let's go further. Luke 19. Luke chapter 19. Told y'all it's a little bit of something in this lesson, man.
Yeah.
Here and there. It's stuff in this lesson. I was just looking at it. I said, man, there's stuff in this lesson. I just call it stuff, because it's so much stuff. It's some little points. I'm like, ooh,
right.
Okay, Lord. Ooh, okay, Lord.
Right.
Luke 19 and verse 12. Okay, go ahead.
He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return.
Now that's really Jesus. He noble, honorable, highly honorable, and great. But it said he went to heaven and to receive a kingdom and to return. And he gonna return to the earth with the kingdom. Yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come.
Okay, so skip down to verse 15.
And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading.
See, so I'm gonna see what you've been doing with this, what I gave you. Because the Lord gave everybody some talents, some money, some kind of gift. Whether it be some people just automatically kind of like patient. Some people don't talk too quick. They just automatically had that. They're not a person that just quick to speak. Some people just like, have compassion, or, they kind. They automatically get that just as a person.
Right.
The Lord gave them a fruit.
Yeah.
Now you were supposed to build on that. You got the one fruit. You don't just be like, oh, I was just holding it down, Lord. Make sure I got that. When you come back, here you go. I got the kindness. That's what I gave you. Man, you ain't know what type of man I was. That's what the Lord told the guy. The Lord like a boss. Man, you ain't know what type of man I was. Huh? Oh, yeah, you about to find out, though. That's how the Lord is. He like, hey, no, you were supposed to gain.
Right.
At least you should have traded or did something. And gains, I want mine with interest. Oh, you want an interest, Lord? Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm a king.
Yes.
I'm a nobleman.
Yes.
Go ahead and read, though, man.
Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds.
You see that? He said, man, I gained your pound that you gave me. I got another 10. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You was out there working it and producing and bringing forth more fruit.
Yes.
Off past what the Lord have given you.
Yes.
And he gave somebody, you just got to tap into it. That's one thing, even Brother Bowie said that. They asked Brother Bowie on the Q&A, how can I find out what my talent is? Like my God-given talent. He said, I don't know, you got to find out. Because I don't know how to tell somebody what the Lord gave you, but if you seeking, the Lord will show you.
Yes, sir.
What he gave you. Now you start building on that. And some people know. The Lord gave me teaching. From when I was young, I'm trying to teach people stuff. Right. I taught many of my nephews, my cousins, how to ride bikes, tie shoes, and do stuff. I was just doing that. No, this is how you do it. This boom, boom, boom. Do it like this. I've been doing it for a while. The Lord gave that to me. Now I had to start impacting, working on this, working on that, working on my patience, my long suffering. I hate suffering for no time. I had to work on this thing, man.
Right.
Even the youth know. I said, which one of these is the fruits? They said, well, the long suffering, that's not a fruit. I said, why y'all say that? Because it's suffering. You see suffering, Brother Sidney? I said, yeah, but I had to explain it to them. Because they see suffering in there and you think it's evil. But long suffering is a good fruit that we have to bear too. Yeah, that's why I say sometimes marriages don't last too long because don't nobody want to suffer. Your breath was hot the other day. I'm out of here. And you had some wax in your ear. No, I don't tolerate that. Clean ears. I mean, something frivolous. This brother ate all the cereal. I want him out of here. Now, I know some people got into arguments over cereal. That's why I kind of real. But the whole thing is, you got to gain and you got to increase. The Lord gave you some, build more. So that way when he can come, he see you have produced.
Yes, sir.
It have grown. You got even more.
Right.
That's what the point I was looking at.
Right.
Let's go to 2 Chronicles.
You want to read 17?
Oh, yeah, read 17.
And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities.
Yeah, I'm glad you read that. Well done. Good, my good servant, because thou hast been what? Faithful in that little. Yes, see, sir. That person had faith. They believed and they built and they gained, but you gain by working.
Right.
Sometimes it's like you communicating with people. What are you communicating? Are you communicating about spiritual things and how to find out more about the Lord?
Right.
Or how to get somebody else closer to the Lord? To show, to provoke one another to love and good works?
Yes, sir, bro.
Because somebody could provoke somebody to anger quickly.
Yeah, you can.
Make a face at them, do so. And they, we know how to provoke people. How many of us can provoke to love and provoke somebody to do good and to keep God's word?
Yes, sir.
You got to build these fruits.
Yeah, you do.
The Lord looking for that.
Yes.
Now let's go into the 2 Chronicles 20. I'm glad that was a good hit, brother.
Praise the Lord.
Well done, my good servant. You've been faithful in a little bit. I'm about to make you rule over all this. See, Lord bless you even more. You get that blessing by being faithful.
Yes.
By keeping your faith right. 2 Chronicles 20. And then we just got 2 more places. Somebody might have opportunity to preach the Sabbath. I thought it was going to be later. 2 Chronicles 20 and verse 15. Okay, my brother, go ahead.
And he said, hearken ye all Judah, all ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat, thus saith the Lord, unto you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude.
Go ahead.
For the battle is not yours, but God's.
Say the battle is not yours, but God. See, because like I said, even with that fight of faith, hey, who you gonna believe on? The Lord setting things on the table. Satan setting things on the table. It's a battle. Who you gonna believe on? But the battle is really within us. Even though the Lord wants you to serve Him, and Satan wants you to serve him. Everybody wants you to serve him.
Well.
And this battle, you trying to figure out who you going to serve. You seeing these options on the table, you got to know what to choose. But when we get in this book, we know what to choose.
Yep.
Choose life, choose his commandments.
That's right.
Skip down to verse 20. But you see here say, this is a big old multitude with this fight. But it said, don't be worried about that. It said, for the battle ain't yours. It's God. God could be with you when you believe on him.
Yes, sir.
Skip down to verse 20 and read it.
And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said,
What Jehoshaphat the king say?
Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem.
What did he say?
Believe in the Lord your God.
Believe in the Lord your God. Just believe in him. Go ahead.
So shall ye be established.
And you're going to be established. Go ahead.
Believe his prophets. So shall ye prosper.
And you believe his prophets that the Lord sent, and you're going to prosper.
Yes.
Ain't that a good blessing for your belief?
Yes, brother.
You're going to be established and you're going to prosper. How many people want prosperity, as they say? Yeah. Ooh, me too. These people got all these prosperity ministers. The Lord going to bless you if you do this. And you pay $2,000 tithe. No, not $1,300, $2,000.
Right, man.
You know, some foolishness, but people trying to get the blessing.
Yeah.
Just believe on the Lord, believe his prophets in this book, and you gonna be prosperous.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's kind of simple, man.
That's it. That's
doing
it,
all that other stuff. I ain't got $2,000 now. Let's go to Hebrews 11. Hebrews chapter 11. Ain't it so much easier how the Lord tell you to do it?
Yeah, it is.
And then we just got one more place after this. Hebrews chapter 11. We got one more. Okay, verse 1. When you get it, go ahead.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
See, faith is something you hope, is evidence. It's evidence there. Like the evidence that the Lord got a spiritual body is this body that we sitting here looking at. We know we in this body. This is evidence that there's another body.
Yes.
Because you're like, how did this body get here? And look what's this body going through. And the Lord lets you feel the pain. He lets you feel goodness. And he say, well, which one you want forever? You want goodness or you want pain forever? Because he got both. He got the lake of fire for pain forever. He got the kingdom of God. So now, if you want the kingdom, this is what you got to do to get goodness forever. You want pain forever? Just do this here. You do that, yeah, you're going to get pain forever. But I advise you, choose this one here. This the one here, man. You try to put it, man, you want this one, brother. Go ahead and get this one.
Right.
You want life.
Yes, sir.
The Lord said, choose life and live. Yeah. But this body, faith is the substance of things hoped for. We hoping to get in that good body. And it's evidence of things that you haven't seen. You haven't seen that other body, but you've seen this one, a whole body. Yeah. You got a body. The Lord gave us all bodies. I got this body, and this body could do some stuff, right? But it's evidence there's another body. Yes. But the Lord say, this body, if you get this one here, you ain't gonna have that pain. You ain't gonna have this. You're like, oh yeah, I want that body.
Yes, sir.
So it's another. But I gave you a whole body so you can know it's another one. Ain't that something?
Yes, sir.
Because it's evidence. Because faith without works, if he didn't give us this body, it'll be like some faith without works.
Yep.
We ain't got nothing to show it. We got some proof. You got some evidence.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read, though, verse 2.
For by it the elders obtained a good report.
By faith, how did the elders get a good report card? By faith.
By faith.
Because they was doing stuff. Your faith gonna lead you to works.
Yeah,
gonna lead you to righteousness. Gonna lead you to love. Gonna lead you to all the fruits of the Spirit. By faith. If you don't believe, you ain't gonna do none of that. I don't believe all that. Man, I believe the last time man messed with me, I hit him in his eye. See, that straightened him out. See, I believe that.
Right.
And then you do that because that's what you believe. You believe his word and how he tell you to handle it, and then you gonna do that. The Lord know. That's why he said the elders obtained a good report by faith. Yep. Skip down to verse 6 and look what that say. Go ahead.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Y'all, you want to do some impossible stuff? Don't have no faith.
Right.
Without faith, it's impossible to please him.
Right.
You cannot please God without faith. You got to believe on him.
Yes.
Because you can say, I don't believe on nothing. I don't believe I'm in this body. I don't believe I'm in Detroit. I don't believe I'm standing up. You don't have to believe. See, that's why I say you got to believe on God too. Even though, because some people read this stuff, but you can tell they don't believe it. Because they works. Show you, no, you don't believe it, man. You talking, but you don't believe this here. Go ahead.
For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Hey, he a rewarder if you continually seek him. You faithful. You diligent. You believe on him. Because you're going to do it and you're going to do what he say. Yeah. Now let's go to the last place. 1 John. This is the last place. I don't see nobody sleeping, so that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. First John chapter 5 and verse 4. 1 John chapter 5 and verse 4. Now check this verse out. Because we looked at when the Lord come, it says, shall the Son of Man find faith on earth? Say you're supposed to believe on the Lord. Paul said he fought the good fight of faith.
Yeah, he did.
So now he got the crown laid up for him. That the righteous judge gonna give him at that day. He didn't say, man, y'all know I'm about to get my crown in about 5 minutes.
Right.
Because I'm about to die. I'm about to go get mine right now. He didn't say that. He said at the last day when all these other people get it. Yes, people miss that, but they use Paul to say, like, you about to go to heaven. I don't know, man. There's some stuff going on. Mm-hmm. 1 John 5 and verse 4, brother. When you get it, read it.
For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world.
Yep, you keeping his word. Go ahead.
And this is the victory that overcometh the world.
What's the victory that overcome the world?
Even our faith.
Your faith. So if you got faith and you believe this thing, that means you're going to do it because it's going to show through your works. So I hope somebody got some understanding dealing with this lesson today. In Jesus' name, I appreciate y'all time.